Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. David said hello, Leslie, and everyone was there. Not as good, just chilling for the night, like this though. And at that time, just know your values. The reason why I have to know your values because you gotta know your values in life when it comes to some situations or certain people and stuff like that. And things like that. Like know your values. Like this will be the first one. The first know your values is let's say you do with like relations and stuff. And you want to know, like you know your values, what you want to wish to be done in relation. So you try to find a different aspects of it and try to fix what you want because you want to see how this person really should function, you know how they treat because you know your values of who you are as a person and not how that person sees you in a certain way or different right or in that is or a different issue or anything like that. So you kind of look at them in a different situation like that. So you kind of like get and they're like, okay, if I got my values, you got your values. If our values kind of match up, it's good. If they don't match up, then it's not good. And vice versa. And vice versa, and all that other stuff. And like just different things like that. So then it puts it into a different perspective. And the perspective means put it into different perspective. So you kind of like, okay, if your values is their values, if they do with the names, and you will see like, okay, what's my value gonna be worth? What's their value gonna be like? What's their value gonna be like? And then today too, we got B More Princess in the house. He said, "Hey, what's good, lady? What's up, B More Princess? I see you. Oh yeah, I was talking about know your values. So let me give that to you. I said you know your different values and your different words and stuff because it definitely shows a different side to everything you know in life. Once you get your values correctly down pat, ain't nobody can take that. As long as you know the different values, and I'm gonna tell you what the different types of values there are with this scene. So you're different. Okay, there's different types of values, and they say here there's the different types of core values are dependability, reliability, loyalty, commitment, open-mindedness, consistency, honesty, and dependency. And I would say that because those are the different types of values. And if you know, like if you have, when it comes to, they say about loyalty is one of the values, that you got to be loyal to people. When it comes to being in like the relationship aspect, you have to be loyal to somebody in the relationship aspect. So you know, like, hey, you're with me, I'm with you. This relationship gonna work out. And then you go vice versa. And in the friendships, you have to that friend because you say, okay, this is the friend I have. I'm with this friend. This friend has my back. Through the thick and the bad times, this friend's gonna always be there in the rest of the day. And then when we say honesty, honesty is another value. When you say honesty, it means you gotta be honest with people. You be honest with anybody. You know, so in the ways back to the relationship thing, you be honest with somebody in the relationship, you gotta be honest to your partners that you gotta let them know like, okay, this is how it's gonna go, this is what we're gonna do, this is how it's gonna be, and you know, you gotta be honest with them and let them know straight up, okay, you like this person, you want to be them, but really be honest with them. But if you don't want to be with the person, you gotta be honest with them too. You gotta let them know, like, okay, I really don't want to be with you. That's the honest truth right there. And you kind of let them know, like, okay, I don't want to do that. I do, and I don't. At the same time, you let them know that kind of stuff. At the same time, when you want to on the honesty aspect, then when it comes to friendships, that's too. You gotta be honest with your friends. Like, you say, oh, I don't like this other friend that I have. This other friends. I don't like the friend that you associate with because they're different than that person. Then you would say that, well, it's how you see it. and all that different stuff like that. And vice versa. So next, yeah, dependability. Now, dependability is more on the aspect like you being dependable. So it means that in a way you're dependent on people for certain things and things like that. And that's dependability. So like, okay, I depend on certain people for certain things. Like I depend on my friends for a lot of different things because depending that you're gonna always be there when you need them, when you call and all that good stuff. You know, relationships, you depend on your partner, you depend on them for everything. And, you know, to do this, do that for you, and you depend on them to be there. You depend on them. And that's the dependability side. When you look at the different values that you have, you say, okay, and those are just some of the different types of values that they have right there. Things like that, and different stuff like that. And seeing a different way, a different way. Yeah, that's like the value. And that's one way that you could see. It is one way you can do it like that. And it goes back to the values aspect. And now you get the values, that's what you're gonna do. Female persons got timed up by Neighbor really got her. And I got you. And okay, so how you doing? How you looking? This having today. And it was this having they was sleeping for that. And then he said, oh, people. Everybody says, hey, King. Everybody says, hello, King. Oh, yeah, I see you. Too. Yeah, he was thinking about it just because she never got it. On first day. Never be on somebody else to get things. And then you got put on the habits that not like always getting people. And you're always getting somebody. Do it how much you do. Which I know it's not if I did it, but then that's not really think either. Which is not a good thing, but it did. Yeah, we was talking about the values. So yeah, I was talking about the values. Yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, definitely mentioned about that. That was, and that comes in the handy with all the different values for life. Now, life values, that's a whole other conversation. Life values. Life values is totally different. Because life values, they go into a deeper topic. And that's a whole other thing that goes into details about that. That's a whole other conversation. And then we're going to go into. Okay, now we're going to talk about the core values about life. So now we have one today. And he said here, the core values, they said, hopefully when you hear someone discuss why they fell in love with the other half, they will mention that they have the same values. And in case of talking about core values or internal beliefs that they dictate how life should be lived, what you mean by that? It means like how like you and the person that you're in a relationship with has the same values like you have, they have the same values that you have, what theirs is like similar to, let's say, similar to what your values are, and they just like so there they give some examples here. Some examples of core values people might have about life includes the following: a belief or life, therefore in God or innovation, religion, spiritual intuition. Okay, so that's spiritual and all that other stuff here. In other words, a belief in being a good steward or resource in exchanging and deciding between the have one that's like the belief side, and that's all like the different resources they use and all that stuff. The next one is I believe that family is a fundamental important. Family is definitely important. Family is definitely important to keep value right there. Another belief is that the belief that honesty is always the best policy that trust can has to be earned. That's another one. That's a good one right there. Yeah, trust is like one of those beliefs that's hard for people to do with one of their values because some people that's a hard thing right there. And the last one they say, the belief in maintaining a healthy work, sex life balance, get balance work and life. They say we're gonna press YouTube like YouTube that's your work life. Then you have your work life outside there, so you try to work the two. You say, okay, talking with them like you, trying to get that better. But then your life outside there is like trying to get the family life is good. Your minds, everything's all good on that end. So you try to like balance the two. You try to make those two kind of work in the same way, but not trying to make them totally similar, but a different aspect. A different aspect. And that's one of them. Oh yeah, we got Ben from the Eric and Shauna. Oh, that's Shauna right there. Hey, we got Shauna in the building. And we got my brother John Brooks in the building. Hey, I see. I was talking about the values and stuff. So I'm talking about know your values. So this might help you a little bit weird, but and this might help you weird a little bit because it might help a little bit. It might help y'all just a little bit on this one. This one might just help y'all just a little bit. I was talking about the values of life. So now we're gonna look at that here. Okay. Now this one says, this one part says, parents also try to instill these types of positive core values in children in an effort to give them the guidance of presence for their having a good life. So then, so you got kids, this body applies to you. Okay. So right here, the core values that aren't always positive. Some people may be driven by a self-interest or greed, and these are the core values too. They dedicate the way people live their lives. Negative attitudes and core values can also develop when people live in fear, insecurity, and forced to focus on survival and different circumstances. So I'm just going to talk about what I mean by circumstances in life, and then like people with money and all that other stuff. So that's just some of them. Now these are some of like the negative values that includes. These are like the ones that are bad that you. These are kind of values that you don't want to have in life for him. So they say to him, I believe that the world is fundamental, spiritual place that only the strong can survive. Yeah, that's like then you're very peaceful with like certain people and like that you want to be in that place, but that you're strong enough that you can survive through anything like that. The second one they say here is believe that people are powerless to change their fate or personal situation. And personal situation meaning that they can they can have like they're like powers to certain things, but then depending on the fate that they're in, if it's like a good, if it's like in a bad state, so they kind of like they're looking at can they change their fate or will it still be in the same thing to the situation? And the next one it says, I believe that you don't deserve good things or a relationship in life. So pretty much this one is saying, right? you kind of like trying to say like certain people don't deserve good things, but then on the other hand, and then when they say that we don't deserve relationships, I mean like you don't deserve a relationship because of how the person, how you as a person was really like in the last relationship, so you don't deserve another relationship because then you might be trying to do the same thing that caused the last relationship to fail. So pretty much on that point right there. And then the judgment here said believe that other people are fundamentally untrustworthy or unloving. So that means when most people got to untrust people don't trust somebody, so they make the person feel like they're untrustworthy. They don't trust that person, and that person's not loving. So they say like they're not like a loving person that they feel to be around or want to be associated with or in contact with in that aspect and things like that in that kind of sense. And then the last one it says here, I believe that life is meaningless. People thinking that in that focus mind, they think like, oh, life's not meaningless. What's the point, right? Why? What does that have to mean for me as a person to continue on and do things in the same, that point of life. Yeah, that's the way I'm gonna like them. And that's the way I'm trying to say it. Oh yeah, then trying to say how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying to do it very, very good. I just had to give you the values right there because I think about it and I say, you know what? I like give you all those different types of different types of values and stuff like that. Because you need to know your values when it comes to your relations and your friendships because it's a good thing to use those in those two different types of situations so that way you can balance your life out and make it more stronger than ever. That's the way I'm putting it. Yeah, and that's what's on the road tonight. Yeah, yeah, that's what's on the road tonight. Yeah. And y'all gotta also remember y'all watch what y'all say and check and never be on people. So y'all watch what you say, but and be careful on it. If you good, then you have to worry. But if you good, you gotta watch what you say, and never be catching certain things. So you gotta be careful on it. You gotta be gotta be careful on it. You gotta be careful on it. Just saying, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on it. Shout out to the two people watching. Thank you for the 7 likes. Yeah, this my first time, guys. This is my first time using StreamYards. First time. So, first time, using it. So, I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna get better at this. This is the first time using it. So, first time, trying this out. So, let's see how this one actually goes. So, yeah, let's see. First time for everything. And check some previous bullet. And go back to the we'll go back to talk about the different values. That's what we were talking about. Okay, so now we got corporate core values. Now we get into the corporate core values, which are this one is like like this goes into the work related stuff. So goes into the work related side. Okay, so which is this inside everything. So okay, different sides. Here we go. And this deals with people who work and stuff. So this probably might help in that aspect when it comes to work relationships and how you deal with certain people in the workplace. So here you go. This is okay. This one says companies can have core values as well. These are a guiding principle that helps to define how the corporation should behave in business and perhaps beyond. They have any additional missions to serve the community. Core values are usually expressed in the corporate mission statements. Okay, and this some examples here. This some examples here of the core values for a company. And this one might this how it works with. And here's one that says the commitment to sustainability and to acting in a voluntary friendly way. Friendly way, that's the first one. And it says the company like practicals and really do have an involvement safely as a core value. So to give an example one, which means like sustainability to into the environment of like the job that you're in and how like people should be acting like friendly ways towards you and stuff like that. And here's the next one. Number two, in quotation and excellence. So this one, the excellence means you want to start the excellence at your job, depending on what task you have to do and be good at. And the example they gave is every computer is probably the best known for having learned to evolve as a core value. This embodies by their thinking different model. So this is when they talk about the Apple computers, how those run and how they're looking at development is like another value right there. So that's another one. And then we have over here, commitment to doing good for the whole. So that's what it could do for the whole, like, for the whole, like the company or like supervisor and stuff. So here's an example they gave. Google, for example, believes in making a great search engine, preventing a great company without being evil. Right, and that's an example right there what Google does. And that in terms of that aspect right there. So that's what I mean. Like the company that you work at, it has to be, you know, but then it has to do good for like the put up the whole and to kind of like saving the job put out for themselves that will make good for the society. And there's another one here, commitment to helping those less fortunate. Not that one, that's a good one. Less fortunate need anyway. The company got to help out with people that are in need of things and stuff like that. This stuff values right here. And this one says, okay, this example they give here is that Tom Shoes Company is a way of pair shoes to needy people for a very but repair and sells an effort to elevate poverty and make life better for others. Also meaning they make life better for other people and like in the world and stuff like that. Like when certain companies talk about like if you buy a certain shoe and donate money to people who need like shoes for their feet and stuff. So you see those type of like companies that shoe companies that do that. And it's fake. And this last one is here. And commitment to being a strong to building strong communities. And this one says strong communities, mean like communities that be stronger to life aspects and other terms and then in terms of value. So this one an example they gave here is Shell One Company donates millions of dollars to universities to help to provide student education and to match employee charitable donations. And it means by that the charitable donations. So like let's say like if you invite the school that you go to wants to, donate money to further people, education to get them, more like books and or like stuff like that. You kind of like having out whatever the donation is gonna be going to, to help the school better itself, students higher education like college wise and stuff like that. And so that's what you need on name. That's big right there. Let's see what the various yeah, that's about the physical values. Oh yeah, the mood provide the see we have. Yeah, creativity that's another core value. And human comparison, spirit of adventure, motivation, positivity, confidence, passion, respect, fitness, courage, chasing, perseverance, patriotism, self-jealous, and environmentalism. That's a good one. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Identifying a very description. It is right here. This one is here. How some people organizations right express consider their covariance, often the best way to identify these values to watch how they behave. So one and I give examples of this one. So for example, the bad company that emphasize purposeful public health thanks in a way that's not consistent with the stakeholder values of caring for others. So then she always converses about living smoking companies, they talk about tobacco, they always talk about that stuff ain't good and you need to stop the smoking things and help in your lungs and all that other stuff, but they say it's not good for you. The end of that kind of stuff. So that's like, you're listening for just about things. And this one says here, the company will advertise negative photos because but you can judge what really lies at the heart of the business mission by examining how they act when they turn for values only. Two, if it has an active influence that the people or company manage to live by at least most of the time, which is a good thing. Most of the time, mostly every year. And this one says, it's also important to remember that individuals do not necessarily choose their core values. Many people have these drugs considered in them by the way that parents and the community around them. You may already know about the strong core values rather than so you didn't know that there about these strong core values that you may have in life that will come your way, but you may not know that. I know you remember that you may not know that you live by it. You don't even notice it's there that you live by each of the colors daily, but you don't even notice that you're doing each one of them, and then on different types. You don't know you're doing it because it's running through you, and you don't even know what you did. And that's the aspect on that. And it's a version of straight, think lines. Oh gosh. Like, he's right here. And as you can see, this is what was going again over here. Investigate music is the news that we're doing. Yes, it is. It's some kind of trying to look. Let's get rid of the news. Get this one. Yes. Yes. See. Here, 2 seconds. Boom. You have to watch my screen. Alright. Okay. So, this is a very good game. Let's see. There was a very good game. Over Shirley. You're about to see this. Oh, the dog there. Oh, let's see, guys. This spelling right here. Go to the desert door. Even the baby crying, even Joseph crying. And show you understand what it is. Game. James family, I can see for him. That's right. It's past that like room. Sorry, people said sorry, I'm in and out. That work, are you still at work, you mean? This shit is still in.
Sune, Pomire Bahira, Turegla.
Just be doing this, just in this one room. Those characters are pretty easy to see right there. Now it's smoke machine too. And James can't afford the stuff that Joseph did. Jay, don't go to Jay Bird just passed away. Her dog and her husband, like, just happened. Said with the phones and to the things that said it in the spouse of seven by Deb. They said. Okay, this is Joe's review. 13. Okay, and then it goes straight. Try again. Oh, it's out on the stream. Wow. And Joe has advice and a bunch of interactions.
Longest memory. Jorg.
Want a club? Aviash?
Karasha?
Kripova?
Funny.
And this is what Joe would know the babies do because
Yamifal? Sahipsa? My name Moops. Niba Hana Ufrim.
About?
It's not so
Faven
Bungalow.
Dupa. Money grapes. Money babuga.
Oh.
Chew. Ugh. Ah, Bitterwicks. Zarkini Wafos. Klarshin. Freedom Noda. Kiniko. Harafluhe. Narksa Flinsk. Valprosh Wantanini. Moimelchoff. Hobby Ray Mimlet. Yabemi. Henpei. Arthur. Zick.
during the illusion of scenario. Okay, I'm just gonna do response skilling. And just like that. And just to everything just is up right here. And those are just one of those where you sound to just be headphone.
Oh, no. Ugh. You're gonna roll it. Thanks. Gosh. Oh. Gilda. Nerve of Frosh.
And those who got those just can use it to
Yabahorn Brob. Yadafedge. Yakalau, Froggy. Witchoonie. Yano, green.
Osashunik! Ah,
Joe to the word garden. Benicio Festival. What's the Razor Circle? Just let's get there over.
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, this is Jocelyn.
Critics Khalifa. Fourth. Subo.
This is his face right here. There we go.
Hmm.
So, and just I'll do another picture.
Vaping. Oh. Oh. Delaney.
Yeah, I was just working.
Wow.
And Joe just got home too. Joe said too, oh yeah, for the dad fast, for the kids fast. Yeah. And that's what's happening. I was sad about that. And that's it. I have to go over here and I have all the room. Oh, Joe was gonna get that room. It's gonna be nice.
Oh. Glad. Aw. Nibs. Huh?
Joe was one of those. So it said, really, he said,
Yabasane.
and Joe said because it's in advance and that's why they still calling it. That's happening for 24 hours. 24 hours. Right, 24 hours a day. Yeah, 24 hours a day. That means that the dad wasn't very one person. FHJ's have another kid on the way who's not gonna have the head, so that's just next to that even sometimes worse. I can see what it is. Let's see. Justin is one of Justin is the same name. Oh, you're with Justin Lee and stuff. Yeah, see, Justin fixing the computer bowl. But they have to take what is the terms and problems.